Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact set of reactions. Today we have yet again two more from Harshit. This is Note of Effective Settlements and Reign of Seven Curtains. Very odd choices for names there, but I assume they relate to the characters they're supposed to be themes for. But what I think is more notable is Charobo in the comment right below Harshit, replying to him going, "Downvoting to topple your tyrannic rule," which honestly, based. But all joking aside, we have these songs to get to today, so without further ado, let's go. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's like glitch hop. Wait a minute. This is very different. You can't do this to me. Not after last week's songs. Kind of got like an 80s vibe to it too. Okay. Wasn't sure if it was gonna kick right back in or not. Having a lot of fun with the chiptune stuff. Ooh, ooh, oh. Love that alarm in there. Great siren sound. Making it part of the whole song. All that reverb in there too. Good lord. That couldn't have been farther from what I anticipated to hear today. So this one's kind of interesting for obvious reasons, this sounding way different from most of the other stuff I've heard from this game. But I'm going to take it in a different direction because I'm not believing that this is sounding like this because the character is super fun and maybe a gamer, you know, like I don't think that's the direction this game goes at any point really. So I'm feeling like it needs to readjust the direction to something that could work in universe. And there's definitely this part of me that's like, okay, well, if you don't have a world that has video games in it already, what could this sound be representing? Maybe a character that's a little bit more like uplifting, fun, a little carefree maybe, but I also don't know if that's entirely the case. It didn't feel quite bright enough for that for me, so like I don't know how this character's personality is. So I'm going to assume that this character might be, in a weird way here, maybe dry. And I mean that more in like the cold calculating sort of way, and like that term calculating very directly, having kind of a binary look on things, and maybe that's where this sound is coming from. That might be an extremely far reach. It kind of feels like it would be. Usually a song like this would definitely accompany a character that's a little bit more carefree and maybe has that fun personality that likes to play around and goof off, but I don't think I've ever seen truly a character that fits that exact description in this game. Maybe this is the theme for that character, you know, like maybe that's finally the character theme I'm hearing here. Maybe there is one in there. There are so many characters, it's kind of hard to keep track of course. So it's like, I could be wrong, but I'm cautiously optimistic about my expectation that this song is probably for somebody who's a little bit more like literally calculating, somebody who is represented by literal beeps and boops because of their outlook on life and their situations, maybe a little bit more just straightforward, where the best way to personify that might be just having this sort of electronic sound in there, but it also doesn't feel quite right. So I feel like there's just details missing there, that maybe this song was made kind of as a misnomer. It's maybe the fact that this song was made super fun and bouncy to kind of be a juxtaposition of the character who is extremely cold, but the song is supposed to be fun to mislead you. And that could very much be the case as well, because I've seen similar approaches to other songs from Genshin, so I would not be surprised if that's the direction they're going here. But just something doesn't feel right with this genre existing right now. Like, this exact thing feels like it just does not fit in universe at all. That might also be a argument for the character maybe being kind of an isekai case where like they don't necessarily belong in the location that they are, not necessarily a full-on rebirth to another world situation, but maybe they're a little out of place in their current location. There's a lot of options that could be the case here, but I'm just going to throw out a couple of them and hope I'm right on one of them. That is definitely the hardest one I think I've had yet, where it's the most difficult to like nail down the character because it just 100% doesn't feel like it fits in the game at all. So I don't know how to approach this one, but it's still a really fun song. I love Glitch Hop. It's not that. I just truly don't understand why this character would have this theme. It doesn't feel like it's in any way, shape, or form something that would exist in universe. But we still have Reign of Seven Curtains to get to yet, and I've been yapping enough about that last one, so let's get to the next one, shall we? Ooh, intense. Way more intense. Immediately more intense. Okay, yeah. We got a character with a little bit more of a dark personality comparatively. Ooh. Maybe a bad boy thing going on a little bit. I would not be surprised there at all. Yeah, go on. Arpeggiate the fuck out of those scales. What a fat beat, though. Come on. Ooh. Oh, and that's it. They leave. Yeah, there's no resolution there either. Ooh, somebody's sassy. This character definitely has some more dark energy to it, which I picked up on right off the bat. I would definitely go with like the edgy boy personality on this one. It just definitely has that flavor to it. Maybe they've had some unfortunate happenstances in their life and now they're haunted by their past, that sort of thing. Kind of like I'm almost leaning a little vampiric in that. Maybe not like directly and literally vampiric, but like they might prefer loneliness and being in the dark, not being part of the spotlight, going out to do social things, that sort of energy in general. I would not be shocked at all. This is showing all of the signs of that, but also that eccentric feeling in this song where it like goes into this like hip hop inspired sound and you're like, oh, okay, so they've got some like bite to them. It's not just that they're afraid of people. They're not shy and timid. They can definitely kick your ass if they need to, but don't make daddy angry is kind of like the energy going on here. This is the type of song that would be a good theme for a character that a teenager on TikTok would fall in love with. They're like, ooh, no, don't hurt me.
I'd hate getting pegged by a tall vampire queen.
But this one's much more straightforward than the last one and doesn't include all of the mental gymnastics that may be related to the character, because this song feels more like it fits, as weird as that may be, with this song having those like hip-hop inspired elements. I've heard those before in the world and in the sounds that they go for. It's not like you aren't going to use other genres within our world to, you know, describe characters in that one, but it's just that the glitch hop sound is so out there compared to other songs I've heard that it just doesn't fit anywhere. Whereas this song is just a little bit more grounded. It has some more heavy beats to it and stuff that just feels a little bit more straight up grounded. So you don't have to really think about where the sound is coming from, where the inspiration may be coming from, because it's kind of straight and narrow. This character is probably a little bit edgy, but also means well, potentially. Like, not necessarily a bad character, but might have those traits that might make people shy away from them because they're unapproachable. It's just something that makes more sense to me, whereas the other one just feels a little too futuristic for such a world, but that could just be my lack of understanding of the Genshin world in general. I only have so much experience with it. But given that is the case, that's pretty much all I've got to say on the second one. It was a lot easier to figure that one out, and I don't have to spend nearly as much time dancing around, like I said. So I guess that'll be it for this video. Thank you all so very much for watching. Let me know down below if I was like close or far away on these characters at all. I'm pretty confident, much more confident with the second one than the first one, so throw down some lore stuff. I like to read those in the comments every once in a while. And if any of you have any other songs you want me to get to, by all means, leave them in the comments below and I will do my best to get to them as well. And of course, if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for other stuff in the future, you know how to do all that. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!